guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. So for this video, we did the first night run that I've done at the boom site in Stillwater, Minnesota. So we had a pretty good turnout. This wasn't all the people, some people showed up later. So uh, there's a lot of guys that had optics, the Vanquish H10 optics. It's pretty crazy how much these things are blowing up as far as, in popularity. So I think we had 8 of them in total here, which was pretty wild. So this was kind of a poker run setup. So you hit 5 gates, and at each gate you get a new card. You get a card with, and then at the end, whoever has the best hand wins. I don't quite know what the prize was. I think it was a gift card to Dollar Hobby. So thanks to Dollar Hobby for sponsoring this run. So what's pretty cool about like the night run is how scale everything looks in the dark. Like when you're coming up on stuff. I definitely need, this is mine, I definitely need to get some rock lights and chase light. For those of you guys that do have H10 optics, what do you guys recommend? What do you guys got? And what do you like? I know the Mias is popular. I have the YURCEC light bar, which I really like the look of. I did have some problems with the circuit board, but I got a new one on the way. So I did swap out the head of my driver of my H10. As you can see there is orange. It's actually a pumpkin. So that's from James from last year's pumpkin run. So I thought it would make a cool head because it lights up. So I definitely struggled on this obstacle, as you guys can see here, trying multiple lines, and I couldn't get one to stick.
There we go. Up and around.
But running the Baja Pro X's on this thing, the Hobbywing Fusion Pro. Fusion Pro definitely gives you all the power you could ever really need for a crawler, and on the stock pinion here, you still get some speed out of it, so that's definitely awesome. Had this hard body rig in front of me. Struggling to get around for that. Luckily, I was able to stick it high enough that I could just skirt right around it and not get hung up. I do need to do a different shock option on this. One that had caught my eye was the LSX shocks with like the bypasses, just kind of give more of a scale look as well. Any of you guys run those before? Really curious to know. I don't really see a lot of people running them, so curious to know how they do. Let me know if you do run them or have run them, know someone who runs them. So this is a super fun little canyon spot. So the boom site here at Stillwater is right along the Mississippi River. So it's a lot of sandstone, and so there's a lot of cool rock formations. As you can see here, we're kind of along the edge of a cliff. Yeah, you got about a 30-foot, 40-foot wall to the left.
Yeah, Minnie's not here.
So ahead of me now is Kyle's rig. I don't know exactly all he's running in his. I know he's running the Mia Slight bars,
No, Dino's not invited.
and he's running some deep woods. He loves those deep woods for trailing.
Any more of these West Wisconsin ones. No, I just got to be a little bit less than whoever's first.
Yeah, I definitely struggled here. Doing a night run, man, it was a blast. It brings a whole new challenge to new places. At the time of me making this video, we had just done another night run the night before up at Taylor's Falls, so that was super cool too. So we did this night run here, and then a week later we ended up doing another one just because we all had so much fun. So it was kind of a pop-up random. I think 6 guys showed up, so it was a good time. I definitely want to do more night runs. As far as recording wise, kind of challenging. It's something that I need to definitely work on. What are your guys' thoughts, or do any of you guys have any recommendations for shooting better at night?
I'm gonna go grab a rig when everybody's headed back.
You know, I think it might be better, or probably would be better, if I get more lights on the rig, so that way it gives it more of a, you know, you can see everything around it, and then I'll have to use the headlamp less. So let me know what you guys think, or, you know, your experiences with that. This is kind of a super cool, just random rock. This was at the end. This was gate 4, and then 5 was all the way back at the beginning, so.
Is 3 aces good?
No, really bad. I will hold them.
Just not enough wolf house right there getting up it. What the hell there?
Oh god, there's nowhere to go.
Right. We're going up the cliff!
You came in over more than I did.
And there is some man-made stuff down here, like this is a concrete slab, but right to the right of it is like a cave going in to the side of the cliff, which is super cool. There's a couple spots that are like that along here, and then right at the beginning there's a huge cave that's, I don't know, 20 by 30 with like a 12-foot ceiling, which is pretty gnarly. So this is more towards the beginning on our way back. What I really like about this truck is it's going to be my new dedicated trail rig. You guys will definitely see it. You know, more here on the channel, and we're going to have to do some upgrades to it as well. As mentioned before, I wanted to do shocks. Probably end up doing some like high clearance links for it, and I need to do a different servo. Got myself pretty well hung up there. Cool about this area is it's, you know, all this rock that's like, you know, softball to basketball size, and then the occasional bigger pieces. So it gives it a fun area, you know, area to work around. you know, find your own lines through here too. The boom site, I would say, was definitely more fun at night. We have run this during the day, and there is a video of that if you guys want to check that out. We ran it last winter, so we did this with our 6x6s. So if you guys want to check that out, be sure to go back and you can see what this place looks like during the day. But I would say this place is definitely more fun at night. By this point, I was like the only one on the trail because I was nerding out on the line. I was trying to get, it was pretty tippy. It got to the point where you were balancing on like the left front and the right rear. So it was a pretty tough line. And I think I spent like 20 minutes trying to get it. And by this time, everyone else had made it up to the point where they were all meeting at gate 5, and but sometimes I got hyper focused on trying to get a line. As you can see, definitely struggling there. I really like those lines where you kind of, like I just went through there, where you have to stick it up real high on one side. Basically do a 180 and pull yourself up the other side. It's a satisfying crawl, I would say. But yeah, definitely need more light on that thing. We got Tim soaking Dino or spraying Dino. We got Dino's rig right here, and Mike had broken his rear diff. Point Mike had got his rear end stuck in some of these tree roots that were there, and completely just blew up his rear diff. So the rest of the night was full sends for him. But these are some of the pictures that I took, guys. Kind of figured I'd toss some pictures in there as I'm trying to get better at taking pictures as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you're still here, I appreciate you guys sticking around, checking out the whole video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you really liked it and want to share with your friends, go for it. If not, no big deal. But until next time, guys, make sure to get out and have your own adventures.